Hey, this is Mr. Warden. This is the Algebra Exit Ticket 31.3 video key. So let's go. So what I want to do first is what are the x-intercepts, also known as zeros, solutions, or roots of y equals x minus 8 times x minus 9 times x plus 12. All right, well, those are x equals, 8, because 8 minus 8 is 0. X equals 9, because 9 minus 9 is 0. And x equals negative 12, because negative 12 plus 12 equals 0. And that is what you need to solve that. Now let's get the square root of both sides, of this, and solve for x. X minus 12 squared equals 16. The square root of x minus 12 squared is x minus 12. And the square root of 16 is 4. And it's also negative 4. So we want to solve both of those. So add 12, and x will equal 4 plus 12, or 16. Oh, look at that, x equals 16. And x will equal 12 plus negative 4, which will be 8. And that is what you get for x. Now let's expand or multiply this one. So 7x minus 8 and 7x plus 8. This is a difference of squares setup, so you can do this really easily. We're just going to square 7x, and we're going to square 8, and we're going to get the difference of those. So that's going to be 49x squared minus 64, because that's what 8 times 8 is. Now, what are the x-intercepts here? Well, to figure out the x-intercepts, you just take this and set it equal to 0. And you can also do the same thing with 5x minus 2. So we say 3x plus 8 equals 0. We subtract, that's a wonky 0, subtract 8 from both sides. We end up with 3x equals negative 8. And then we multiply both sides by 3. I'm sorry, divide both sides by 3. What am I saying? And we get negative 8 over 3. All right, at this point, this one is looking pretty good. Let's confirm it with the other one. Let's say we want to say 5x minus 2. Okay, 5x minus 2 equals 0, because it needs to equal 0 for x to be an x-intercept. We add 2 to both sides. We get 5x equals 2. And then we divide both sides by 5 when we get x equals 2/5. And those are the x-intercepts for this right there and right there. And that means that this is the answer. Negative 8/3 and positive 2/5. Now, negative 8/3, because we need 3x to become the opposite of 8. It needs to become negative 8. And negative 8 over 3 will cancel, the 3's will cancel out. You'll be left with negative 8. Here, you need the 5x to turn into 2, so you can say 2 minus 2. And 5 times 2/5 is 2. So you'll have 2 minus 2. All right, I hope that was helpful.